1-4 and 1-5, adding and subtracting integers. I can add and subtract integers.
Good job. Is it safe to say that you all can add and subtract integers?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have, not that you couldn't have done that before, but do we have a few more strategies that we can use?
Yes.
Everybody in the count of 3, tell me what an additive inverse is. 1, 2, 3.
Opposite.
Opposite. And then if you have an integer, what is the sum of that integer and its additive inverse going to be? 0. Now, if you're watching the video right now and that went really too fast, stop and rewind and think about it. An integer and its additive inverse are always going to add up to 0. Adding and subtracting integers, very, very important. One of the biggest mistakes that pre-algebra students make in all the years I've been teaching is they do not pay attention to double signs, consecutive signs like we have here. If you're adding a number A to a number B, they're both positive, you add. If you are adding a negative number, you subtract. So I'm on number 3 right now. If you are adding a negative, you're going to subtract. If you are adding a positive, you are going to add. If you are subtracting a positive, you are going to subtract. And if you are subtracting a negative, you are going to add. If the signs are the same, you always if the signs are the same, you always add. Okay? The signs are the same, you always add. If the signs are different, you always subtract. Anytime you have consecutive signs, we do a rewrite, which we'll talk about in a second. Okay, for those of you that are struggling, I'm not going to go through all of those, but it's the thing that Mrs. McKeever maybe taught you last year. When good things, that's a positive, happen to good people, that's a positive, that's a good thing. So you're always going to add, and then you guys know the rest if you know that one. Number 3 is simply the number line, is what I would suggest on number 3. I'll just do 1. If you have -6 plus 2, you guys told me the answer was? -4. What I would do is use your number line. Here's 0, here's -6. How are we going to get to what are we going to do with -6, you guys? We are going to add 2, so we've got -5, -4, there you go. Things get trickier when you get double signs here. So we have subtracting a negative. What do you do when you subtract a negative?
Rewrite.
You rewrite or you add. Do you have to rewrite when you have double signs?
Yes.
You have to rewrite when you have double signs. You have to rewrite when you have double signs. Number 9, we have double signs. Notice we rewrote. We have 2 negatives. We rewrote it as a positive. Number 10, we have double signs. We have a positive and a negative, so we rewrote and we showed that we're subtracting. That is the rule in this class. Double signs need to have a rewrite. And number 4 is a word problem, which I'm going to let you guys read on your own and solve. We did it down below here. We wrote the expression and we solved it. The big thing I wanted to talk about here is that when you have a word problem and you're struggling with it, what should you do?
Draw a picture.
What?
Draw a picture.
Draw a picture. Word problems that are struggling or that you're struggling with always get a lot easier after you draw the picture. Questions?